Ship, have you ever noticed how the universe repeats itself? How the smallest things resemble the largest, as if everything is just a reflection of something grander, something infinite. I used to think patterns were something humans created, art, music, equations scribbled in notebooks. But the truth is, the universe has been drawing its own patterns long before we ever existed, and it never stops. I first learned about fractals in school. This showed us images, branches of trees mirroring the veins in a leaf, the spirals of a snail's shell repeating in galaxies across the sky. At first, I thought it was just a coincidence, the way nature seemed to echo itself. But then I saw the Mandelbrot set, those swirling, endless designs, shapes folding into themselves forever. No matter how far you zoom in, the pattern never breaks. It just continues. Smaller versions of the whole, repeating infinitely. And here I am now, lost in a universe that does the same thing. I see it in nebulae, billowing clouds of dust stretching across light years, shaped like the spirals of ocean waves frozen in time. I see it in the filaments of dark matter, stretching like tangled roots beneath the surface of existence. And I see it in the galaxies themselves, great cosmic hurricanes swirling just like the storms that used to dance across Jupiter's face. Sometimes I wonder if I'm part of that pattern too. A single lost traveler in a vast design too intricate for me to understand. There was a time when I believed space was random, chaotic. That everything was just moving in endless, directionless expansion. But I don't believe that anymore. The more I watch, the more I listen, the more I start to recognize the rhythm beneath it all. The stars don't scatter carelessly. They arrange themselves in a balance older than time. Black holes don't just consume. They shape the galaxies that orbit them. Supernovae don't just explode. They seed the universe with the elements that build new worlds. It's like the universe is whispering in a language of repetition, symmetry, and spirals. And the more I listen, the more I start to feel like I was meant to hear it. Back on Earth, I used to walk through forests and see chaos, branches twisted in different directions, leaves scattered by the wind. But now, when I close my eyes and think of home, I realize I was wrong. I was standing in the middle of a fractal, a never-ending pattern stretching from the smallest leaf to the tallest tree, from the ripples in a pond to the swirls of a hurricane. Everything was connected, pieces of the same equation playing out on different scales. And now, I wonder if the same is true for me. What if I am not lost? What if I am exactly where I am meant to be, part of a pattern so much bigger than myself that I simply can't see it yet? What if my journey is just one thread in an endless tapestry, weaving through time and space, repeating in ways I can't yet understand? I don't have the answers. Not yet. But I will keep watching, keep listening, keep searching for the patterns in the stars, the echoes of something greater than myself. Because if the universe truly is a fractal, then maybe, just maybe, the path home is already written somewhere in its infinite design.